Hello mga kamomski! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's episode, we'll be cooking a classic Filipino dish called chicken pastel. It is rich, creamy, milky chicken with vegetables plus a crunchy toppings. So let's now start to make this dish. So to start with, I have here one large chicken breast and I cut it into cubes, and then we'll add 1/8 cup of soy sauce. Then we'll add 3 tablespoons of calamansi. Kung walang calamansi, you can use lemon. And then you'll just mix everything up and we'll marinate this for at least 30 minutes. So meanwhile, on a pan, I heated some 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. And then after a while, we'll add the 3 cloves of garlic that I chopped earlier. And then we're going to brown this for a little bit. After that, we're going to add 1 piece of red onion that I also chopped. Okay, and we will just brown everything up until it is cooked. Now I add 1 medium carrot that I cut into cubes, and this will take for a while to cook, around at least 3 to 5 minutes, so I'm going to cover it. Then on a separate pan, I am going to cook the chicken that we have marinated for 30 minutes. So we will brown this on all sides, and for this to cook very well, we also need to cover this for at least 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, this is how it looks like. It's already cooked, and we're just going to combine the carrots that we cooked a while ago with the chicken. So we'll just mix everything up and we'll set this aside. On a separate saucepan, we're going to mix the following. This is 1 can of cream of mushroom, and cream of mushroom is readily available in your own supermarkets. And then we'll add around 1/4 cup of chicken broth so that the sauce won't be too thick. Okay, so that's about 1/4 cup, and we'll mix this together before we add our next ingredient. Then our next ingredient is 1 cup of fresh milk. If you don't have fresh milk like I do, I have a leftover evaporated milk on my ref, so that's what I use. So we're going to boil this and set this aside. We're heating on the pan again the chicken mixture, and we're going to add our cream milk mixture on our chicken. Okay, so ihalo-halo lang natin to. Mix this very well and let this boil so that all of the ingredients will mix together. After simmering for around 10 minutes, we're now ready to add. This is 1 can of water chestnuts. So if you don't have water chestnut, you can also use yung singkamas, pwede rin yon. But water chestnut in can is available in groceries. Now we're adding 1/2 cup of corn kernel, or half can of corn kernel. And then this is 1 can of button mushroom. The small can of button mushroom will do, and this is the whole mushroom. Then I also added 10 to 12 pieces of quail eggs, o yung pugo eggs na binoil natin, nilaga. Yan, so we're going to add this together. So this is a very festive meal that you can prepare on your birthdays, or in any special occasion. Okay, so after boiling this for a few minutes, we now add just a little salt and pepper to taste. So always remember to taste your food. Lagi nyo siyang titikman yung niluluto nyo kung sakto or tama lang yung lasa niya. There. And we're going to mix this all again. And after tasting and mixing this, if it's okay with you, then we'll now set this aside. We now prepare our crust or toppings on top of our chicken pastel. So I have here with me 1 cup of breadcrumbs. I use yung panko breadcrumbs. And then this is 1/4 cup of melted butter. Then I'm going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh parsley. Now, if you don't have fresh parsley, it's okay. And I also use some dried parsley. You can also season this with salt and pepper if you like, but I didn't add salt and pepper to this because the butter is already salty for me. Yan. So you can mix this using your hand, which is better than a spatula, or you can also mix it using a spoon. I'm now preparing the Pyrex dish that I will use in baking our chicken pastel. And first, we're going to butter this on all sides. I'm doing this so that our sauce will not get toasted underneath at the bottom of our Pyrex dish. Yon. And then, we're going to spoon our chicken pastel. Yon, so pupunuin lang natin yung ating Pyrex dish ng chicken pastel that we cooked a while ago. Yan, so we're going to fill this up. There you go, it's already filled up, and we're going to sprinkle our breadcrumb mixture that we did earlier. Yeah, so we're going to mix this up at the top of our chicken pastel. So we're going to cover this, everything like this. So this is our chicken pastel toppings, and we're going to bake this for 350 degrees for at least 20 minutes. As you can see, I put this in a preheated oven. I preheated this for around 7 minutes before I put this in the oven. And after 20 minutes, this is how it looks like. It is very crusty on the top. And as you can see, the brown color is the crust, and it's really piping hot. Yan. And slicing our chicken pastel, this is how it looks like. It's really creamy and yummy. You can serve this with rice, or you can serve this with toasted bread, which I also love. Okay, so that's our episode for today. A very classic Filipino dish called chicken pastel, good for any special occasions like birthdays, parties, or anniversaries. Thank you for watching. Till our next episode. Bye.